Okay. Oh, I forgot to hit play. That's loud. All right, there we go. Who's that Pokemon? What's up, man? Let's sign into this yet. I haven't done a video in a while though. Been working on a shit ton of stuff. Okay, this is a little too loud. Man, it won't turn it down just a little. Is that good enough? It should be good enough, I assume. What have you been working on? That's fine. Well, my issue was it was like jumping from like either 0% to like 30, and it wouldn't go like in between. And I left it at 30. I couldn't really like turn it up. I don't know. It's because I have to use like royalty free stuff that YouTube provides. That way I just don't have to pay somebody to use music. Actually, speaking of which, I just used one of the paid ones. Shit. Still trying to figure this stuff out, but we'll get there. Yeah. No, I mean, that's kind of how it always is consistently. What are you working on specifically? Or just kind of in general, you're just working on trying to build something out? What was I working on with this project? I think I was trying to build like a basic UI, but I wasn't sure I wanted to do it yet. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna do this. Doo-doo-doo. Because the way that I have everything set up is actually now within a single struct, which then is an array that has all of the stats and stuff. And then you also get to see the stats that are underneath it as well. So like this. Customization stuff still, but I'll have to work on that later. Jason? Are you JR? Is that... I'm like, I gotta go look. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. It took me a second because I was like, wait, customization. Yeah, I did take a look, but I haven't left a comment yet because, I mean, I guess I could just move it up here. Because when looking at it, it kind of seems like you're still a bit mixing up your old ideas with the new ideas. And I literally created a new project that my goal was to eventually create like my own. Where is it at? Customization to kind of showcase to you, where I was just going to use skeletons then as an example. But obviously I just created and I haven't worked on that yet. And all of this is just test example stuff. I'm not sure how I want to populate my stats actually. But I also know that sitting here doing math the whole time isn't really going to get me people to watch. Full screen. What is the hotkey for that? Shift F11? That's such a weird... Alright. So let's actually shorten this to... Actually, let's make a copy of this level. Also, why do I have maps? I imported from an asset pack. Let's find maps. Here we go. I'm gonna copy this. Oh, I got a new desk, so my camera's like way higher. So now I'm just like trying to figure out if it's fucking weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete all this shit. And we'll do here. And 180. And then what if I make the default character TP test? What then? Oh. Right. I forgot. There's no camera on this. When I added the struct to the data asset and just switched the pin from body 1 to body 2 in the base button, it changed the default body type to the second one, so at least that works. Yeah, so, I mean, what you have right now, based on the screenshots you showed, does set the body type, but the issue that I'm having with like looking at it is that it's still manual, and what I have in my head is a lot less manual. But I mean, if you get it to work, you get it to work. It's just, I don't know if I still have that example that I made, but there's so much in this project I have to clean up that I don't really want to do that right now. Trying to think of how I can demonstrate this. UI. Oh, I don't even have common UI enabled. Fuck. Alright. Oh, wait, I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn everything on. So, gotta look for viewport. And then I also want to turn off the navigation to never look at that again. That's basically just like the blue bar that you see when the keyboard is hovering. Well, I'm happy to learn because that's growth. No, of course. I mean, you're slowly getting there, which is great. It's definitely not like a simple feature you're trying to make either. So that also plays a part. What did I turn on so far? Like nothing, I think. Plugin, common UI. Input settings. No. I'm looking in the wrong place. That's what I'm looking for. Generic input, because I'm not going to do anything with that right now. That's all fine. I could set a... No, I'm not going to worry about those right now. All right, that should be good enough. I should have filled up my water before streaming. Okay, so going to here. Activatable widget. Ugh. I wish by default I could change this so that the pop-up windows stay with the main window. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Auto activate should be on. Grab a canvas. Yeah, the pop-up window. It's so fucking annoying, man. Whenever I create a new project, it only started happening. Oh, it's been happening for me all the time. Whenever I change the preferences, it resets whenever I do a new project. And I don't know if there's a settings to keep that. I've tried looking, but I couldn't find one. But if somebody eventually does... Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Did I just... Is it literally just a fucking button that I'm just too dumb to realize? I'm waiting for this to load. Oh, it's not supposed to load a project. It's supposed to load the default thing. Did Unreal Engine break something? Huh. What's going on with Unreal Engine? It not only failed to create a new project, it also crashed my other one. Okay. Moment of truth. If I create a new blueprint, be anything. Yep. UI pane. Now it still goes up. Okay, now. I thought I did something and turns out I didn't. Yeah, it's still to default, not main window. Do I have to hit reset to defaults? No. Alright. I'm sad. So back to what I was originally doing, which was going to try to help. Okay, So within my player character, let's change the camera. Excuse me. I said to move. What the hell? There we go. I'm just, once again, doing something dumb. Alright. Alright, a little too far. Let's do 250. And then maybe angle it a little up. Okay, so let's do this. I think that's good. Probably should shift this. $100? Okay, so let's do that, but the opposite direction, because I don't know why I chose that way. We'll do that. I'm also gonna shift this to about that much. Okay. No, I'm still not liking it. Let's go down a little. Wait, why is the location not whole numbers? Okay. So then let's go down maybe like 10. Okay, it's doing better. Let's do 220. Okay, I like that actually, position wise. Not sure if we want shadows though. That's a good spot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave shadow off right now just because this is more of like a demonstration. Though I feel like I could probably turn this into a video later on. Okay. I'm saying the word okay far too often. Now I need to figure out how they do the skeleton. Oh, I hate all these maps, man. I should have cleaned this up before. Mesh. Blueprint. Let's see. Yo, that is disgusting. What? Why are you like this? Who did this? Wait, why is there a... I can't even fathom what's happening here. We have a mesh, skeleton mesh with no number, and then it goes 1 to 7, and then you have another 7, and then an 8, and then it jumps to 11. I ended up with a 2D scene camera for mine, which is neat. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. There's different ways to go about it. I'm just doing a very simple, I move the camera because it just makes it super easy for me. I guess I could add in a functionality of pressing like E or Q to rotate it, I guess. I don't know. Right, I forgot. The reason I was looking into this is because I wanted to see how they set up the skeleton, which this mesh. Let's paste that. It's just that. Okay. So clearly I would have to have some type of default value. So let's go ahead and just copy and paste all of this in first. Excuse me, sir. I said in here. All right. I'll fix all your values anyways. There we go. What in okay, so -90. And then the animation being used is literally nothing. Love that, thanks. This is so janky. Okay. The hell did this guy do? You just stick him in an idle position? What a... Okay, so construct. All right. Which one is the skeleton? 10? I don't need that. I also do. Wait, I deleted something on accident. The sword. Okay. Yo, look at the arms. You think they're all right? He clearly didn't set that up. Okay. That should be better. Okay. It's casting that shadow though. Over all of these, shadow. Okay. That should be good for our player. And actually, the way that this is set up, I think I can just set all of these to different names. What's the structure of your character look like, Jason? Are you using meshes? Are you using skeleton? Or are you using static meshes, skeleton meshes? I'm assuming skeleton meshes if you're trying to get it to work with the mesh. Or is it a singular mesh that has aspects to where you control? I'm assuming it may be the second one, because I remember you showing material instances. And it was less of like build together. Skeletal. Is it multiple skeleton meshes? Skeletal meshes? Okay, so this is chess piece. Chest mesh. I guess I don't have to do the underscore because I'm not coding here. Okay. For now, yeah. For now, like as in the second option where you have one mesh that just controls everything and you use the material instances to change within that. I changed the name, but that stopped the chest from working. Did he bind it based on name? Ugh. You were killing me, man. I just had to compile. I'm just overthinking things. It's fine. Which one is this? Yeah, second option. Oh, okay. It's not going to be very useful for you then if I'm showing you a completely different route. Shoulder mesh. Hand smash. Helmet mesh. Kneecaps. Wait, what was the other one? What are you? Aren't you just another fucking helmet? I don't know. These are just arms. Arms. Mesh. Ah! I just wanted to put you above. Nope. Here? Nope. Alright, it's fine. It doesn't need to be in order. Now I'm just thinking that what I end up building is not exactly going to be super useful for you. Well, I guess I could show the concepts of changing out pieces, and that's still useful to you. I sent a screenshot of how I set it up. Not sure if that answers your question, but I'm about to be away from my computer for a bit. Yeah, no worries. Set skeletal mesh asset. Body type. Yeah, setting a mesh and changing it. Yeah, that's fine. I think I can still go through showing kind of the concepts of changing a character and their pieces and kind of go from there. And essentially we have all of these meshes. The only thing is I don't know why there's kind of, I guess this is not even a helmet per se. Kind of like a chain mail. It's not a vest, but for the head, I guess. I don't know what to call that. I don't do medieval stuff. Anyways, let's try to figure this out by going into the UI. Let's go ahead and make something. I have to get water in a second, though. It's pretty hot in this room. Canvas. Throw down a canvas. And then I need to see how far I can cover the canvas. Because right now we want to leave a certain area open for the skeleton. Based on how I have the camera set up. So I think 70% should be okay. But we'll try that first. So I don't need any movement stuff because we're not going to let them move any. Yeah, not going to use camera either. Can leave that because could eventually add in like controls to rotate. Controller. Add to viewport. Set to UI. Oh. It's set UI mode only. Forget, you can't really do complete sentences. That's not how this works. And set show mouse cursor. I'm also going to duplicate this because I don't like seeing super stretched out stuff. Alright. Oh, okay. Still a bit too much. So maybe like 65. It's gonna be like 65 or 60. Oop. Okay. Now we'll go with 60 because I just think that's probably a bit better. Or maybe like a 62. I wish it was. No, we're doing 60. I want it to kind of have like a bit even. Or I guess I could also move the skeleton over. Yeah, maybe move the camera over a little. Right now I have it at 10. So let's do, that's rotation actually. 110. Yeah, that's a bit better. I'm gonna close the gap a little on the bottom though. So let's actually go here. Hammer length, I'm gonna do like 210. I may have to shift it down a little now that I pushed it closer though. I could just do this, actually. Okay. That's a bit easier. Oh, but I'm streaming. I can't really put it on my second monitor. Otherwise, you guys can't see. So we'll still flip through the two, but at least I don't have to keep hitting play. Oh, but I kind of need to for the... Damn. No, I still have to hit play. That's unfortunate. Because I want to make sure he's kind of even across the board. So I'm going to put this a bit more to the right, which I think decrease this. It's 1005. And then I'm going to... Do I want to make it go higher? Let's change that to -8. I'll do a little higher. Let's do -6. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. He's still within the frame. And then we're going to have our UI, pretty much everything that's on this left side here. So I think that's good. So what value were we at? 60? Okay. Now to kind of figure out how we want to go about setting this up. So let me pull up. I just said Tarkov. Never played Tarkov, so it's gonna take me a bit to look into. Okay, so we're gonna do a new. Oh, I don't like this at all. Fuck. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like on my other screen trying to decide how I want. Just give me a fucking new board. Yep. So this is basically what I was pulling up because I'm trying to decide on what I want to do here. I usually use more than one monitor, but it's a little difficult here. So right now, we have this mesh is not going to get touched because we're not going to change that. We're also not going to change the arms. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 meshes. And within those 9 meshes, I don't know how many variations I have actually. That's the question. I can do that math offline, honestly. Right now, we can just worry about getting the system set up. So within those 9 meshes, which means we're gonna have to set up our UI to have debating on how I want to set up, because we could have where you just hit the arrow to kind of go through like most custom character screens are, instead of having them all listed. Could have a drop down list, I guess. I think maybe we'll do a drop down list, because that'll probably be easier. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that for the moment. So I'm gonna create a new UI that's gonna be specifically for the customization. Yeah. UI customization. Well, that's not actually where it goes. I'm very smart. And this is where it goes. And then for here, I'm just gonna throw down an overlay because it's just gonna be basically our background. I don't want to do math on what's considered 60%. Oh, I think I need to though. Or UI customization, we'll throw this down. Wait, can I replace? Yeah, we can. There we go. So now it's just going to be at that 60%. So if I change stuff here, what size are you? Custom. Excuse me. So size X is width. And then size Y is going to be height. And then this, I'm just going to put back. Okay, so now we kind of have the same frame that we added onto the other one. Let's try to see. So let's get a text field. So an edible text. And what this would basically do is go in the center. This is going to be the name. So you could like do like enter name as such. For the overlay, I'm just gonna get an image. Oop. And we're gonna do that. Just gonna make it black. Actually, I'm gonna do a vertical box for the edible name so that it's always at the top. Put that into the here. And we'll give the vertical box some padding. That way the name is also not at the top. Okay, so that's what we're working with. I could make a lot more children widgets, but since I'm just on stream, I'm not really going to worry about ultra tidiness at the moment, but I'll probably clean it up later on. Yeah, I need to get water. Sorry guys, can you give me like a couple minutes? And by a couple minutes, just give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna get some water. All right, I'm back. Oh man, my hair looks like shit. It's fantastic. It's okay. Nobody watches game development for beautiful game developers, so it's fine. Let's see. So we have where you enter the player name, but you gotta also tell them that they're doing this. So let's add a horizontal box. Put that here, here. Not really worrying about pretty at the moment, so we'll do player name. Though I feel like nowadays people put this at the bottom. Is that actually? Character, customization, menu. Well, that one has it at the top. I guess you guys can't really see shit if it's like that small. Isn't that Baldur's Gate? Alright, no, it's fine. I can do it what I'm doing. Okay. Player name. Player field. Nah, I guess I could just leave it as is. Now we have to do for our, what was it, 9 meshes? That's why I put a sticky note. So let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These will probably all turn into an individual widget, actually, because I don't think I could... I guess I could manage it without it, but that would be weird. Anyways, we're gonna make all of the... Excuse me. Why can't I get the autofill for... Oh, that was weird. We'll stretch that out, like that. But we'll do a padding of... I'm like, how much padding should I do? Or should I do spacers instead of padding? Actually, let's get rid of these ones. I'm like thinking as I'm doing it, so if you guys have questions, feel free to ask questions. I'm just moving along, trying to decide on how I want to do this. Ultimately, the goal is just to get a working product, not the most beautiful thing you've seen in the world. We need a drop-down list, which is going to be called a combo box, which is going to be here. Combo boxes are super fun, as in, they just make you cry. Content padding 0. I hate when it's there. Menu brush. I also hate that. Luckily, they finally fixed this, so you can say that there's none. Content. Menu padding. Down padding. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that as is. Options. We're going to add just generic options just to show that it's working at the moment. This is the most beautiful thing. Clearly you have a type because all I have is a black image, so don't cancel me. That's just a joke. All right. So we're just gonna fill this out with random options, helmet, cheese, and what's another random item? Duck. Very, very inclusive items here. You could make it fill out the whole time. I think you could also... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Could make this go into the center, so it'll be over here. And... what am I trying to look for? I'm looking for the minimum height for... the button. I don't remember where it's at. No, it's not button style. There's literally a field. This is why I don't like combo boxes. They have so much information. It's not item style. Font? No. Font is actually black. That's gonna be a problem seeing as I have a black background. Ground color. Shit, is it button style? I don't think it's button style. For the minimum height. I did it in my actual fucking game, but... Alright, fuck it. We're just gonna, I don't know, change this to... Wait, that's height, actually. We'll do 40 and, I don't know, 150? No, that's not enough. 500. No, this is definitely the wrong field. I'm just losing my fucking marbles. Within the item style, I need to change the text. So text color is going to need to be white because otherwise you can't read jack shit. I'll probably leave all the other basic stuff because I don't want to sit here working on combo strings this whole time. Yeah, see, that's okay. I'll deal with that. But I want this to be bigger. Also increase the font to 25. Actually 24, because I think that's what the rest of the text is. And then I'll actually increase the player text to be a bit higher as well. We'll do 30. 30. Just so it kind of like highlights it. And then I'm also going to add padding at the bottom, like 10. Just gives it a nice little space. Yeah, bit of space. Not the prettiest looking shit. Okay. Back to our beloved combo box string. Which one of you fucking options is it? What are we working on? Gear? Working on making basically like a little customization. So you'll be able to switch through the helmets, shoulders, chest, pants, gloves, stuff like that. one of the guys within the Discord is working on a customization window. I don't really have a video on it, so I'm just spending my time on the stream doing it because it kills time and making progress, kind of. I know that the combo string has an option to make sure there's a minimum size, but I don't even remember. So I'm just going to cheat, and we're just gonna wrap it with a size box because I'm tired of doing extra work. Sweet, so next up the docket is release on Steam, right? I don't know how much a single customization is gonna be useful. I'll just make it so that you could play dress up for a character, and that's the entire game. I'm sure some people would love that, I guess. Granted, this is not my asset, so I couldn't even make more if I wanted to. Okay, so now I just gotta make all of the justification into the center. God, I hate using this blueprint is the worst thing in the world. We got $20 character creators on Steam. I'm sure that'll be a hit with the community. Wait, are you serious? Is there literally just character creation? This is why I get sidetracked, guys. Nope, not library. Character. I can't even spell. Obviously, it's probably not called character creation. To be honest, I don't know how to search for this type of feature. Create a soul is all about video games with character creation. Wait. Oh, that's not the same. Anyways, moving on. Back to this enjoyment. Why are you not centered, sir? Text. Oh, it's just item style. It's just font. I could do padding, I guess, but padding doesn't really help. I could literally just cheat and be like, yeah, make all the padding 100 over. I'm just gonna cheat. It's fine. But then that's not in the center. Motherfuckers. Alright. They're in there somewhere. They pop up on my recommendations sometimes. I didn't even know those existed, but I mean, if they're selling it for $20, clearly I'm missing out on the market. Okay, so now I have to fix all the items. A scroll bar. Is it... 200? Oh, not 800. 200? The hell did I add then? Content padding. Button content padding. Yeah, super clear. There we go. Wait, it's off. We're almost there. We're getting there. Kind of. Sort of. Eventually. So 200 doesn't actually equal to 200 because there's the arrow, which is 8 size. So what if I do 190? Either 190, 192 maybe? Oh man, that's so hard to tell. I think that looks good enough, let's be honest. Alright, that's perfect enough. So we need... What do we got here? Shoulder. Nope, 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 nope. That's not what I want. I want to make you bigger. There we go. You like using cheese as a dude, I like cheese, alright? Don't attack me. Player name, cheese. Default value is gonna be cheese all the time. That's what you guys all get now. Ooh, I didn't like that it moved once I filled that out though. Anyways, no, we don't need to worry about nitty-gritty details because functionality is what we're going for. It's what I have to keep telling myself so I don't work on needless stuff. So I was getting a list of all the meshes. So we have shoulder. We got the boot. We got helmet. We got kneecaps. We got pants. Got gloves. We got shoulder pads. Arms. Nope, nope. We don't use arms actually. Chest. And then cap, which is basically like the second helmet. I'm just gonna do like helmet 2. Because honestly, within this mesh, I don't even know what to call it. So like, we got our actual helmet. So this is the actual helmet that goes on your head. I am learning UE5. Oh, welcome in. It's a pretty rough engine to learn because there's lots of info, but it just takes some time. And then we have this kind of chainmail that goes over the head, which kind of looks like a helmet, or it could be categorized as one. I really don't know what I would categorize it as. Oh, everything I've learned is by myself over the course of the last few years. I mean, I am in a university as of right now, but at the time of learning, it's just all by myself. I learned through extensive trial and error, just YouTube, Google, my greatest friend, ChatGPT. That wasn't until recently, though. It was quite hard before that. I don't know. Let's call this helmet 2, and the other one could be helmet 1. So helmet 2, and we're just gonna call you helmet. Can I spell? Helmet 1. Mesh. Alright, there we go. Visible, and we'll make that. There we go. Alright. So we got our list. Helmet 1. Now, let me just order this into something that kind of makes sense. So we have helmet 1. And then, obviously, we should then go into helmet 2. Can I make this arrow a bit thicker? There we go. Wait, do I have to, like, copy that for every single one? Can I not just make that the standard? Oh, I am lazy here, guys. Coif? C-O-I-F? Coif? Oh, is that what you're referring to, what it may be called? A coif? Oh. I guess. I guess it would kind of depend if I have other options. I would need to look at the other skeleton models that I have, but coif is probably a pretty good thing to use if I have others, but we'll see. Or I can call the individual item that. How can I learn UE5 without university? Just lots of trying to build things, man. So watch YouTube videos, try to build it on your own, try to come up with ideas. It's a lot of frustration, but just keep trying to build things, and that's really what it comes down to. Separate them as clothing layer and armor layers. Yeah. It depends on what I have available, because I'm not trying to have like the most robust selections. It's more of just like showing the functionality of it, because right now I just have this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these aren't even the clothings. Come on now, where are you at? Yeah, here's the clothings. Yeah. So here's that one. Let me see if there's other ones. Oh, there is. Okay. Ah, where'd I go? There it is. Alright, maybe I'll take your suggestion and I'll call this helmet and the other one will just be coif. Thanks, man. Yeah, you're welcome. It's gonna be a hard time, and that's honestly what you have to prepare yourself for. It's gonna be very frustrating. There's a lot of things to learn, especially if you don't know how to code. It takes time and just lots of effort. Just don't sit, watch videos, and then just copy and paste what you saw, and then move on. Like, you want to be able to actually build what's being talked about and understand what you're building. Okay, so that was helmet, and this is going to be... What was the coif? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I've never heard that term before, but I don't do medieval stuff, so... Okay. So we're gonna... I'll just leave it with saying that. So we got helmets. I'm gonna kind of move this over here so that I can do this. All right. So we got helmet down, and I think should move to shoulders. Or shoulder pads, maybe? Should we do shoulder first? Shoulder. Yeah, shoulders first. Shoulders, chest, and then go to shoulder pad? Or should I put the shoulders and shoulder pads next to each other? Wait, these aren't shoulder pads, these are arm pads. What am I doing here? Elbow pad, sorry. I'm just creating conflict with myself. Elbow pads. Shoulders and elbows. Yeah. Try to understand what they're doing and why it's the best option if doing it without higher learning. Yeah. The why is way more important than the actual product that they're telling you what to make. While it's nice to know what people are telling you, and if you're trying to make a certain feature, if you don't really understand the mechanics of what you did, then at the end of the day, it's not really going to be helpful for you. Shoulders and elbows, yeah. It took me a second to realize I named it wrong, and then it just kept messing myself up. Okay, so shoulder. I got like 9 items here, so I think I should be doing it like this. I hate that they're not all... I think it's because I didn't copy all of them the same. I think if I did like this and then copied, maybe the arrow would then... Yeah, then the arrow would copy, but that's kind of my fault. Just making life harder for myself. It's fantastic. Nope, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna do it like this. I mean, if you want to have it match the fact it's medieval armor, it's pauldrons and coders? Coders? What in the world? Yeah. I'm definitely not going to be doing that because I can't even pronounce these or even know what they, you know, you're headed on the right path. Yep. All right. And then we're going to do that. That's... That doesn't look actually too bad with all those arrows. Okay. So it's kind of the order we're going to go in. Shoulders, elbow pads. Should I do chest? Or maybe I should put chest in front and then do elbow pads, gloves. Don't say it demonetized. Yeah, most videos I watch aren't specific to what I want. I always have to find a workaround and make my own version. Yeah. And I mean, that's kind of how it should be. You should be able to find a generic piece of information that's going to kind of like help you go towards what you want, but it shouldn't be, hey, copy paste, I'm good now. Nor should that really be what you want to do because it's really hard to understand other people's stuff for no reason. I'm having like a hard debate on what I want to put first because I could do elbows, gloves because gloves are after the elbows, but then I missed chest. So I think I'm gonna do this and then this. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, nope. Disconnect from this guy. How do I do that? Oh, fucking. I. Sir, I don't want you no more. Yeah, go over here. Good. Oh, oh. Wow, this thing is weird. Um, I guess that works. Anyways, have you heard of Chilla's art games? Can I create those types with blueprints? Are you making... Right now I'm doing a drop down because it's quicker, but I'll probably shift it into kind of like a multi-slot afterwards. I probably won't get to like all of this today, obviously, because that's kind of a lot of work. But to multi, yeah. Eventually, the goal is to kind of have like a little image of all of them, because that's also what one of the guys in JR, who's in the chat, is working on. Which is the whole reason I was actually starting to work on this, because he needed some help, and it's just easier for me to create things, and then I could kind of navigate from there. Okay, so I am gonna do chest and then elbow, gloves. I just feel like that makes sense, I guess. And we're just gonna move that up here. And then we could do pants, kneecaps, and boots. Plural. Unless you want a single boot, then that's all on you. I mean, who doesn't want to walk around with one boot? Uh, we'll go here, and then here. Kapow. Did I have to do a diagram for all of this? Definitely not. Did I want to? Also no. Why did I do it? That's a good question. Okay. So this is the order which I'm going to add things in. What are you doing, by the way? You have cap locks on. But also, I'm working on a customization window so that you can change the pieces of the skeleton. Chest should be after shoulders, I feel, and then all arms one after another. Yeah, that's essentially what I went after. So, now that I've done that, This one is going to be called, let me move this off to the side so I can look at it. We're going to have helmet. And then paste. Oh, wait. Pasting in the wrong thing. Paste. And this is queef. It just sounds so weird to say, but at the same time, I just keep saying it because it's also kind of funny. Chest. And then we have oh my god, elbow. Pads? What's proper? I don't know English, man. Is it one word? Is it two words? Elbow pads. It's two words. All right. Coif. All right. Two words. Are you trying to replace your third person character? Yeah, I mean, I already did, but it's just kind of there. We're not really giving like full player controls. It's the camera is just gonna look at the skeleton, and then when you make changes, then you can save it. Coiters? Couters? Well, no, it's not couters because that's you. Coders? Coiters? Man, I feel like you're just having a ball telling me different words that you know I can't pronounce. Okay. 2, 3, 4. And then what do we got over here? We got gloves. Ew, look at that. That's gross. I have to figure that out. All right. Um, Pants. Oh, better yet, I could be even lazier and just shift them all to the right. Um, that's fantastic. Okay, and then now we have, man, I'm still off by one. Kneecaps. Is kneecaps more than one word? Man, knee caps. No, that is one word. All right. I'm giggling hard right now, not gonna lie. You're an evil man, man. You're an evil man, comma man. Evil. That's enough. Anyways, we're not here for my amazing English lessons. Wow, now I can't pronounce. This is fantastic. Your data asset video actually gave me the idea of how to set up my current customization system. Oh, nice. What did I do with my data asset video? I know I gave a demo in it, but yeah, no, data assets are still pretty amazing. Plus, a lot of people don't realize you can put functions inside the data asset. And a lot of people don't understand that. So like you can put a function in the data asset to like randomly select a number or something and set that to a variable. Um, which is pretty useful. Especially if you have like, let's say you made like an item as a data asset. I don't recommend that at all though. Don't do that. But let's say for an example, you made an item as the data asset. And then within that item, let's say you have like prefixes. So like +5 strength or +8 intelligence, things like that. And then you could just do like a randomizer thing where pick a value between um, 2 and 17, and then just bam, there's your value. That's just the example that came to my head, but data assets as items don't actually work very well. It just ends up to being very complicated. If you're putting the stats in the items, I should say. Yeah. You can have data assets as like don't make an item as a data asset. So depending on how you use it, you can, because there's different ways to do it. But what you typically don't want to do is add all stats into data assets because you can't manipulate that after the game is started. And with a lot of game systems, with stats, um, not being able to manipulate information is quite restricting, which is why a lot of people just end up with like a structure. You could do something with the data asset in the sense of like storing the name of an item with a mesh, and then you can create items based on that data asset. Like that's okay. I would just be careful when it comes to manipulating the actual statistics of the item. Um, that could get quite limiting in blueprints. So kneecap. Wait. Did I already type it and just? All right, I'm losing my mind. Okay. Last one is the boots. And then I am going to be extremely lazy. We're gonna get all of these size boxes. You have me now cautious about my English, and it's awful, man. And we're gonna do that because life is easy, life is short. And if you guys were here for pretty, then I'm worried about your game designs. So, and let's do like 2.5. I think all around would work. Gives us some nice, decent space. We go into here. Okay. I'm afraid if I do the fill button, it's going to stretch everything out and it's going to look horrendous. Taking votes. Let's see. Fill. Um, I mean, it's not bad. I guess I could just make the text bigger. Or I could just not worry about it right now. That's also a great option. Okay. I guess we need to have backgrounds. BP, the essence of what is easy and what is complicated is spaghetti. Yes. There is no reason to feel bad about mispronouncing English words. It's literally the worst language. The only thing is, it's the only language I actually know, and I can only speak it about half of the time. So that's the biggest conflict. If I spoke other languages, I think it would be like, oh, but at least you can speak like French or um, other things. Yeah. Like German or I don't know, Mandarin. It'd be cool to know Mandarin. That's also really difficult to learn though. I only tried for a little and it hurt my brain. Anyways, so yeah, the vertical boxes need knowing English is knowing 2% of every other language on earth though. Um it sounds like you know more than one language, and great job. My brain paused. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, what? I was trying to speak and locate where I was trying to find. I need to get. We're gonna rename this to player box so that I stop touching it, and helmet box. Wait. Only know two. Dude, that's one more than what I know. So you're already doing 100% better than me, or 50% better. No, 100%. Yeah, math. We could do math here. We're all programmers. We do math very well. Yeah. Elbow pads box. I'm just renaming everything. I know I said I wasn't gonna do like tidy stuff to kind of like not slow down the project, but looking at this is causing me to take more time, and it's just ugly. 98% since English has 2% Spanish. Would be cool to know Spanish. Are you doing the buttons or drop down? Right now on stream, I'm doing drop down just because it's easier. But I am gonna revisit it to kind of have like all of the buttons and kind of switch through those after. That would just take me so much more time, and I'm just not doing that at the moment. Wow, can you spell anything, please? Kneecaps. And my headset turned off because I haven't listened to anything in a while, and that means you guys haven't listened to music in a while. Um, let's select a different free playlist, shall we? Uh, I'm sorry, I wish I could play better music, but it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg if I do. So. Is my headset on? Is something playing? Oh, it is. Is it? Oh, there it goes. Your voice is keeping my headset alive. Hey man, what can I say? My voice just it sparks joy into headsets, so they just keep on living. They, man, why do you gotta do that? A quit. I still don't know how to pronounce that fucking word. Hold on. We're we're figuring this out so that's. No, I don't. Sir, I wanted to know how to pronounce it. Just told me what it is. How to say. How do you pronounce Quater? And it gives me an ad. No, thank you.
My Lindor bar.
I will fight you, YouTube.
To dream and to keep dreaming.
Ad blocker, do your thing.
Irresistibly smooth milk chocolate.
All right, moment of truth.
Quarter.
Excuse me. Coter?
Quarter.
Cooter? It's just like AI saying stuff. This is awful.
Outer, outer, outer,
Outer?
outer,
Oh, are they not pronouncing the
outer, outer,
C? Outer? That's counter. They know you're streaming. Pronounce cooter. Oh, okay. Wait. I don't... That could be misconstrued as something else. All right, I'm gonna avoid saying it like that though. All right, what was I doing with this last box? Boots box. Okay. So now that we have all that set up, I also need to do all the combo box. So combo box string. Sir, I want to click on all of you. If I just did this, would that select on all of them? No. That's why I said don't. You know what? You're a wise man. You're also evil because you did it on purpose. Yo, why are you running so slow here? Come on now. Okay, so we need to give it backgrounds. I am thinking about just giving it a black background because all it will do is just give a drop down that will block the other buttons. And I think that should be sufficient enough for us right now. Did the music already Sir, it's been one song. All right. I'm just trying to, yeah, accuracy. No way a trap at all. You really definitely didn't say it for the third time knowing I'll try to repeat what you're saying. That would never happen. You'd never do that to me. Yeah. Background. Menu border. We'll just do a box. Make it black. Like our souls. Perfectly. There we go. And it just perfectly blocks out the other ones. So, great. Image of cheese. Dude, imagine just clicking on the cheese. Wait. Hello? Why aren't you saving? What do you mean, no? Imagine just selecting cheese and instead of a skeleton, you just get a cheese. Sir, why are you having issues here? Just save. I need to clean up this file. Oh my god. Just do your job, sir. It's because I had play on. Or not. Maybe like 90%. It's a little jarring losing the next option. I could make them bigger. So like, within the size boxes, could do preview in bottom right maybe. And we'll do a height of 80. Oh, it's kind of gross. Yeah, it does. Oh, not the drop-down menu. So the drop-down menu has its own height, which is set to 450. I think you're onto something. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, because if I did this... Yeah, no, you're right, because it always starts at the bottom. You're right, you're right. I think I still like the 60, though, so I'm going to leave that. And then I know there's a way to highlight all the items you search for instead of selecting on all of them. Oh, this takes so long. The multi-select hell, yeah. Okay, we got all of them. This is why you're supposed to make one and then either just generate all of them or copy and paste afterwards. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the menu brush. Let's do like a 0.75, maybe like 25% less will look good. Kind of. I mean, it's all right. It shows that it's there, I guess. It's fine, because I'm going to end up shifting away from drop-downs anyways. So we got Mr. Cheeseman. You mentioned preview, but I wasn't sure what you were actually referring to when you mentioned the preview. It doesn't block it out entirely. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Okay, so helmet. We're just gonna do this. I need a shorter name for all of this. Coif. Shoulder. And chest. And elbow pads. Gloves. Do I have more than one project open right now? I think so. I have the same project open? Love that. Kneecaps. Why is kneecaps one word, but elbow pads are 2 words? Because technically a kneecap is actually the arm. It's the leg version of an elbow. So, double by getting half the frames. Productive. What the hell? Why not? I didn't actually change anything here, so wait, why do I even have revision control? What am I connected to? Revision to what? Yeah, elbows are covered by the elbow. I understood like after I said something. You know what? I don't care. I don't even have. Let me restart my project. No, don't save. It's probably because I have two open, to be honest. And we're gonna change this to demo. Just so in the future, I open up that instead of this page. I gotta clean up everything that's within this. Okay. We're back to where... We're not back to where we started. Alright. Now we're back to where we started. Alright, so now at this point, we now need to clear all these options. So let's go back into our UI here. On selection changed. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just looking at that. We're gonna need some form to pass along the information. We also need to generate the list. I think, Jason, you said you're using data assets, so I think I should try to do it for data assets here. Though I'm like, it may be easier just to do data table and just have a data table of each item. But no, I'll try to do similar to you. So we'll do oh man, I need to reorganize that. But if I delete stuff, it ends up taking forever, and then you guys will just sit here looking at loading bars. Data. Data. Whatever you want to call it. All right. Oh, wait. I messed up. Primary data asset. I don't know what I want to call this. I don't know. Body part? Customization, whatever. Sir, I don't want your graph. I want just your details, but whatever. Let's see. We're gonna need a display name. So, display. Oh man, I don't know if I want to do data assets though, because then I basically have to create an array of data assets. Or I have to select it manually. What kind of game you working on? Right now it's just basically a demonstration of creating a customization screen. So we're just gonna have a skeleton, and then you'll be able to change the helmet, the coif, which is that chainmail thing you see there, shoulders, chest, elbow pads, gloves. Wait, these are plural and these aren't. Anyways, worry about that in a second. Okay, so oh, this is gonna be pretty painful to do, and I'm not happy about it. But all right, we're gonna do it anyways. Display name. Yes. That's what I was thinking about. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, well, I can't say chess, like with an S, because that doesn't make any sense. Or it just implies something else altogether, which is not the intent. And I'm like, I guess pants works, but you don't want to say pant. +1. Torsos. Okay. See, just happened to get your stream recommended. Might just lurk. Yeah, no worries, man. You can just chill. Chat when you want to. No worries. Okay, so we're gonna need the mesh, which is gonna have to be a skeletal mesh component. Yeah, skeletal mesh component. Think class reference will have to be needed. Okay. Let's see. Do we need anything else other than the name? I think that should be okay, right? Not a fan of how I'm gonna have to set this up though, because either I have an array of all data assets, or I have an array of each body type, which I could just shove into a data table, which would just have that list. Okay, so helmet array, I guess we'll call this primary. What are we? Body part? And then I shouldn't be able to click anything yet because I haven't done that. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. Gonna use the bathroom. Be right back. All right, I am back. Let's create these helmets. So now we're gonna have to do a data asset. And then we get the body part. I'm actually gonna separate this into another folder because I'm gonna have to make a lot. Helmets. Oh, now I gotta find the helmets. Here. That's one. And then we're gonna open up this one. Do I want to give them names, or can I just name them something? Oh, I'm kind of regretting how I set this up a little bit, to be honest. Because I could give them names, or I can give them numbers, and I like that more. Only because lazy. So helmet 1, and now we got helmet 2. Very creative. Okay, so that didn't work. I think it has to be a class reference. No. Oh, wait. Skeletal mesh object. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I'm just losing my mind. I added component, but I didn't need to do that because it's not actually going to be the component itself. It's going to be just the mesh. Okay, so now we got to get these ones added in. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, wait, go back. Where did it go? I think that was number 1, right? And then this is number 2. Because we are super creative, here are our amazing names, 1 and 2. Now within here, we got helmet 1 and helmet 2. Oh, this is so gross. I'm not liking it. Because I can get helmet item, no. Get option at index, no. Get option. Oh, I already have that, sir. Is it find option? There we go. Plug that in. And then we can then go into here, get a copy. I also need to get the player character though, because I can't change anything if I don't got the player character. For my hair, I used the static mesh rather than skeletal mesh. Would it be better to change it? Well, it depends. Is it gonna work with your animations? Like, is your hair gonna be moving? Like, it kind of depends. If it's going to be, well, static, like it's not gonna move. Move in the sense of you don't need animations to play it. It will still move while your skeleton moves, but it's gonna kind of like stay in the place it's supposed to be. Oh, hey Arthur. I'm working on a customization window. To where you have like a drop down you could select on changing bits and pieces of the character. I'll be honest, Jason, I think you should do data tables. I feel like it's causing a lot more complications for you. I'm still gonna do this right now, but it may be better to redo it. Select cheese and duck. Cheese and duck. So now we got the helmet of cheese, and we have the coif of duck. That just kind of sounds like you skinned a duck, though. So we're gonna go back to helmet, and instead, we're gonna have duck boots. Okay, so I think close that, close that, close that. We have 1 and 2 sets, and we have these. We need to get our player character, so I'm gonna get player character. I'm gonna do the lazy way and cast to third person character and promote that. Ductanium, strongest metal in all the realms. Hey, nobody's fucking with the duck boots. They'll break through everyone, and they quack on each stat. It's really hard to beat. I might end up changing it. I just know data assets were easier to understand initially. No, data assets are great, but I think as far as like customization window goes, by putting them as individual assets makes it a lot. You have to do a lot of workarounds that end up mimicking a data table. What is the other option other than casting? He's quacked. That's his special move. He just quacks up the enemies. The other options to casting would be like blueprint interface, which is just another way to pass information. There is other options such as passing along the character, from like if you've already casted like one time or something. Yeah. That's basically it. Either passing along a variable from something else that already has it stored, or casting, which is, it's not bad depending on what it's being used for. It's just, if you're using it like within very active primary gameplays, then casting is probably not the option to go. In the sense of, I have a UI where I just need to cast to the player one time and all you're doing is looking at a UI, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to affect anything. The only thing that it's going to affect is if you end up setting to a new character, you have to go back to all of those casting that you did. So there's that. It's not to shy away from using casting ever, and I think that is like the biggest problem people do, is that they're just told, hey, never use casting or never use event tick. And then you're just like, okay, never use that. And that's not really what you're supposed to do. It just has its use cases. Okay, so I set the character. And when I do this, I'm gonna get the already, thank you. Yeah, no worries. I know I just kind of rant on about lots of random facts, but hopefully it gets my point across. Where is that? Oh wait, I should have did set skeletal or set helmet mesh. English is so fucking hard for me sometimes. And plug, sir? Oh, I skipped a step. Mesh. You motherfucker. We'll go into here. Do I have to do skeletal mesh? I think so. Was not rant, was actually useful info. I asked you to the amount of people say never use casting and whatnot. Yeah, and a lot of what happened with that is that you'll see some videos where people eventually said never use casting, and then everyone else jumped on board because they're like, oh, I want to create content too. And that's like something I try not to do, is follow along with what trends are specifically doing, because they just end up shouting out nonsense like UE5 don't use casting. Right here, perfect example. Why you should never use casting in Unreal Engine. Why casting is bad. Stop casting. Is casting really that bad? Oh, actually, that's a 1 minute, so he's probably saying something, but yeah. Don't use casting, and then he also went back and said, please use casting. Yeah, so he is one of the people hopping on the trend, but yeah. You can also do event tick. Tick performance. Don't use event tick. Replace event tick with a timer. Yeah, people just hop on trends. And that's why you should always be cautious with what you're watching and take it with a grain of salt. Even my own content, because maybe I'm wrong and maybe I don't know it. To cast or not to cast. Mesh, a skeletal mesh object. Does it need to be? I thought I just did that and it didn't work. So if we did skeletal, oh my god, can I? Skeletal mesh component, object reference. That's now gonna change all of my stuff. But it's blank because, oh no, I think I'm just doing it wrong. I need to just do skeletal mesh asset. No, you can't do skeletal mesh asset. So is that the better route to go? Wait, no, I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'm supposed to do this and then mesh. I think I talked about doing that and then just didn't. There we go. editor only. No, that's not right. That's exactly what I did. So that's skeletal. It's a node. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Jason. It's because I was thinking about Coco Melon music. It is the free music that YouTube has decided that I can use without costing me any money, as you see here. But if I went to paid, then it cost me money. I accidentally played one of these songs that cost $9, and I'm hoping they don't take that out for me, but they probably will because it's YouTube and they're just gonna do it anyways. But yeah, which just means that I now costed myself $9 out of the like $6 that I've made in YouTube. Anyways, yep. I don't actually know the music, so Coco Melon. I don't know what that is. Oh, I missed. Is the actual Blueprint Prodigy? What do you mean? You may be wrong. Not the $40. I will die if that gets played, man. Now I gotta reopen these meshes. Wait, I think it actually was Helmet 1. Helmet 01. Helmet. Oh, it was 02? Yeah, wait, that's not Helmet 02. Oh my, what? No ramen from bro. I know you're joking, but that's facts. No living for the next 2 weeks. All right, we got it back. It's a rough economy out there. Stay safe. Eat your food. Eat some food. Okay. We kind of have something going on here. It's a bit gross, but I don't like this at all. I wish I was a Blueprint Prodigy, man. Okay, so now I need a function to generate my list. Generate lists, I guess. I'm gonna make the input as an array for the data assets. I'll explain that in a minute. Body part. It looks similar to my setup. It's just because I know that there is an easier way to do it already. So that's kind of the difference. Not absolutely not to shit on what you're working on, like you're getting there. I clearly have worked with this stuff for a couple more years than you. What was I gonna name this? I don't know, list, I guess. And then I'm gonna have the next one is the combo box. And then we're gonna do combo box string object reference. Oh wait, this needs to be an array. Okay. Nah, I get it, yeah. it's always weird to like phrase that stuff because I'm like, I'm not trying to like shit on you or insult you in any manner. But when I hear myself say it, that's kind of like what it sounds like. So I feel like I have to like add a disclaimer to my own sentences. I don't know, man. World is too soft these days. I get canceled for just like saying the most random thing. Not really, but like that's what it feels like. I don't need the character open. Okay, so essentially the reason why I added in the list and the combo box is so that instead of making one for all 9 of these, I can actually just have one list do it all. One function. What sucks is that I'm still gonna have to, on the construct, I am going to have to do like grab boots, and then I'm gonna have to grab this function and do this, and I'm gonna have to like plug everything in, and then like copy paste this. We're gonna call this boots array. This is the main reason why I hate it so much, is because I'm gonna have to do this, and then I'm gonna have to go over here, and now let's go ahead and replace this with the helmet, and bam. And I'll have to do that for 7 more times, which is a very manual effort, and I hate things that require me to do it over and over again. I can actually categorize these though. We'll do boots over here, and then we'll throw you into this. Thank you for listening. Can I? Can I highlight 2? No, I can't. Okay, that's cool. Thanks. Thanks, Epic, for not letting me highlight 2 variables at the same time, but I can do that with blueprints. Alright. Categorize as helmet. And then we're gonna go over to helmet. And helmet. So kind of like that. Makes it a bit easier to separate it. Also, don't know if you guys know this, but you can actually even add another section to it. So you could do like custom. And then, I don't even know what to call this, but it's like the big air line that you make. The thing that's like above the enter key when you like hold down shift and then press that button. And then just enter. And then it sends that over there, which is pretty cool. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Custom. I don't even know what that symbol is called. If one of you guys can Google it, that would be great. All right. And mainly I did that is just so if I hit down the drop down, it will just close out everything else for me. Which just makes it a lot easier. Ears getting itchy. Okay. We're gonna move this over here, plug that in here. I didn't mean to do that. Disconnect that. We're just doing one right now because I just want to make sure we get it to work. So that's more than enough. What we'll need to do from the beginning is we want to make sure we clear our lists. So just in case this ever gets called more than once, you want to make sure your combo box is empty. So you'll do clear options. And now that we have that, we're going to then go ahead and loop through our array. Wow, I really don't like that. It's just slightly too... I guess I could do that. That's fine. It's fine. It hurts me inside. It's fine. And then we're going to get the display name. I probably should have called it something else because the actual word for display name actually gets the display name of the data asset, which could cause confusion to some people, or I don't know. If you're by yourself, you'll understand it. It's fine. We're all usually working by ourselves. It's fine. Whenever I say it's fine, I just think of that like fire meme where the guy's just sitting there in fire. And we're gonna grab our combo box, so we actually could just type combo box, which will pull this object reference. And move that down. We're gonna do an add option and add that in. And then also make sure at the end, you want to refresh your options. For combo boxes, pretty important to realize because most of the time people forget. And when you adjust your options, you do need to actually refresh it so that it now shows you the different options that are available. It does not do that automatically. I don't know why. I don't read the C++ files, but I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable reason why. And by that, I mean Epic's going to do it no matter what. All right, so we have 1 and 2 available, but you also notice we have nothing shown here. So let's go ahead and, sir? Why'd you give me an error? Maybe it's because we don't have a default. And we're also going to do set selected, index, and we're just going to do a 0. All that's going to do is just make sure that the first index is going to be automatically selected so that you have an option that is selected. Trying to work on my skills system makes my brain hurt real bad. Oh, I bet, man. It's... Once you get into like stats and abilities, inventory, like the complexity overlaps so much. What are you working on for your skills? I really dread making like visual effects. Why did I save and then save? When using a blueprint component, do you need to cast interface with the owner? Nope. You can actually just do get owner. Now, if you want the actual class reference or the actual object, so for example, if you have a very specific player character, get owner is just going to give you, I think, a basic I want to say a basic actor reference, maybe. It gives a very default reference though, so you would have to use an interface if you want to get the direct reference. Hold on, I'll check right now. So kind of the same, you're going to get the same reason why I had to do this. So get owner is going to return like a default value reference. Just trying to get the XP gain for individual skills and then applying multiplier as well as scaling the next level's required XP. Then yes, that is very complicated stuff. It's just math over and over again. But yeah, since you're trying to get a variable, you're gonna have to do a interface or a cast. What you can also do is you can promote that to a variable, but you can also turn it into a soft object reference. So what it does is it will still set the player reference, but you also notice that if I was to drag off this, you'll notice that I have like no actual functions to it. And then from there, when you ever needed to actually use it, you can do, what was the function called again? Oh yeah, resolve. And what it would do is then it will resolve the actual reference and then give you direct access. So now I can go and get skeletal mesh. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let's do helmet mesh as such. So the reason for that is basically to help with memory. So what you're doing is you're actually storing the location of which the character exists at without actually storing all of its information, which is very useful when trying to conserve memory, because then you end up saving the character within multiple locations, which then is saving tons and tons of information that is unnecessary. Anyways. Moving on. Let's go back into our generate lists. We have that selected. Does it even work though? What if we go to 2? Yeah, it works. Look at that. We got multiple hats. Structs of items that have structs within their maps is like jump and rope is poison ivy. Oh yeah. Structs of structs. Hoggies. But I still get that error. Why do I get that error? That's the real question. Access trying to get none. Am I getting that from starting? Huh. But why is it giving an error? Not in scope. 0. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Oh man, alright. Sorry guys for having to constantly step away, but I guess somebody is here and I gotta go pick something up. So I do apologize, it's probably gonna take me a couple of minutes. So if you end up leaving during that time, thanks for stopping by. It's just gonna take me probably like 3 minutes or so, but I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
I knelt to pray today, but no one was listening anymore. Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor? I want to know if you be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland. Can you help me find a way? Where is the God that I need? Can I get some help today? Lord, help me with the blood that I bleed. I want to know if you be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland. Anxiety taking over me, I can't be the only one left. No, society breaking up on me, I just wanna be felt and taken and never left. Taken and never left. I just need to get away.
Ugh. Okay. I am back. You're welcome for having company with my cat. I'm sure he did absolutely nothing. So, all right. So back to the issue. It's showing up as none in the very beginning, which is interesting. It says none. I wonder if it's because I have options available. What if I clear that completely? what goes off first? Okay, no, that does go off. Okay. Oh. The air is gone now. Yeah, that seems to be what the problem was. That's because I had default values that made zero sense. So. Why is it telling me to sign it? C-A-T. Cat. What's up, Jed? You like showed up like as I was disappearing. But that did get everything to work as intended. So all we have to do is now generate everything else. Oh man. It's gonna hurt. So custom. Wait, what is custom helmet and helm? Interesting. There's no space. Anyways, let's go move that into chest. And now I'm gonna have to copy and paste that and then change that. Telling you, a data table would make life simple. Okay, chest. Time for coif. Such a weird word, man. I can't just say it normally. Coif. Didn't know you can nest categories. Oh, dude, it's the greatest thing that I've learned. And I stumbled upon it on accident. Like, I remember watching a video and some guy did it without really like talking about it. And I just looked at it like, wait, hold on. And I mean, you can keep going with it. Like, hold on. Coif, Ray. But like, let's say copy and paste it. You could go custom. Once again, we're going to be using cheese and duck and pants. And then now I have cheese, duck, pants under here. Wait, does that work too? Hold on. We'll go back to default here. Can you do duck, nest, pants, cheese? Now. Oh, the bar. Yeah, the bar. Sorry. I thought you were saying there was another way to do it. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that. Yeah, with the bar. Okay, so now we need to do elbow pads. Why can't my brain think? Okay, elbow pads. Wait, message retracted? You can retract messages? Did you do that or did YouTube do that? Arthur? Okay, I need to turn off autosave. It's irritating me. Project settings. No. Editor preferences, I think? So we got elbow pads, and then now we need to add that here, here, here. Custom gloves. Do you see how many things I have to make? YouTube did that? Alright, maybe I turned it off. I don't know. I don't know what word you use. Why not stream on Twitch? I just keep it to one platform. Plus, I don't really like Twitch anymore. It just seems like it's full of people that just want to sit and talk. I don't enjoy it anymore. Custom gloves. Plus, I really only stream like every 2 weeks, and it's just for my YouTube, really, and to help other people. So I just feel like it's better for me. We're getting there. Creating all of these arrays. This is why I wanted to showcase just like the functionality first, because it worked. And then now we have to go through all of this horrendous way of doing it. And now we got an array of pants. Custom shoulder. And we have shoulder array. All right, and now we got to do this so many more times. Gonna go over here, copy and paste. I didn't mean to hit S, damn it. Creating all the nodes manually is tedious, but it also less prone to error. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I feel like it's pretty easy to spot errors in comparison to code, at least. So, I mean, there is that benefit. I gotta do this so many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. That's disgusting. Alright. I'm actually going to clear all of this because I'm just going to keep it in the order of which I see up here. Which will just keep making it easier for me in the future. You also have quite a lot. Yeah. I don't know how many you have, to be honest. But also, this kind of like sets up so that I could do some videos, because I know I haven't done one in a while because I'm working on a lot of things. Wish you could get multiple variables at the same time? Yes. I don't understand why I can't click on both. It's so frustrating. It should just let me. Elbow pads, elbow array. Sir, I want you. We got the helmet. Kneecaps. Now, did I do math wrong? Again? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Fuck, I did. But at least that works. Oh, okay. Now I have to create options for all of the chests, coifs, elbows, all of that fun stuff. Those combo boxes. I just got tired of the names, so I just put CB. It's basically just drop-down lists. So it's this. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do at least 2 of each. So I'm gonna do. Wait, can I copy whole folders? Copy and paste. No, not really. Okay. Where is my list? So we have coif, shoulder, chest, elbow pads, gloves, pants, the kneecaps, and duck boots. Okay. And well, helmet was the one I made, so I'm gonna duplicate and I'm gonna send one in each so that I just don't have to create. We'll move here. I'm just doing Control D, by the way, in case you're wondering. Kneecaps, pants, and shoulder. All right. DA boots 2. Boots 1. Obviously, I'm not coming up with my own names because I just don't care. Just and chest 1. And coif. I should have just did the number actually, because then if I did, for example, elbow pads 1, and then just do Control D, then it just goes to 2. Gloves, suit, sorry, DA, gloves 1. Shouldn't have renamed it. Now we get to watch a loading bar. All right. 2. I want to get at least this part done before the end of the stream. Just to showcase that you can switch out all the items. Kneecaps 1. I didn't mean to click that. Please stop. All right. Oh, looks like our playlist end again. Let's do another very interesting playlist. And by that I mean I have no choice in the music, so good luck to us all. Shoulder 1 and shoulder 2. And I'm just trying to get them all to match right now. 2. And 2. All right. Now that that's settled, let's go ahead and open up our boots. We're gonna open up our chest. 1 and 2.
This is the future.
Oh, this sucks. What is this? No thanks. Wow, there's really not a lot of good choices. All right. We're gonna go back to this playlist. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Now we're gonna go into the armor. We're looking for... Yep. No, I'm fully aware of that. The reason I'm doing it like this is because I'm trying to showcase to another guy on how you could do it. I've already suggested the data table, and I would much rather do that because this is horrendous. But yeah, no, we talked about it earlier. So this is creating a lot more work for no reason. Also, why is the boots called pants? These are kneecaps. Anyways, where are your boots, sir? I see pants. Shoes. He called it shoes. All right, so we got that one. Should open up another content browser. Okay, so we're gonna open up meshes, armor, and then boots. And does that work? Yeah, it does. Nice. So I can have both of these open. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we have 2 different boots. That's good. Now let's do chest piece. Or torso, I guess. So I have another browser up on my side because it just makes it so much faster. I understand that this is not exciting stuff to look at. Where in the world? Data assets. Chest. Now I need to do coifs. Elbow pads. Gloves. We're gonna go back up to here. Up here, and then bam, elbow pads. Oh, does this one not have elbow pads? These are shoulder pads. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so it means I'll have an uneven amount. I don't like that. Oh wait, this one doesn't either. Wow, are there really only one elbow pads? Wait, this man has a coat? I didn't even know that was an option. Well, I guess I could replace it with the coif, I guess? Anyways, that's getting off track to what I was looking for. I'm trying to see if there's other elbow pads. Are there not? Oh, yeah. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. Wow, this looks like something a wrestler would wear. Like a WWE wrestler. It's just this is metal. Anyways. Coif is done. Elbow pads are not. And then now we need gloves, which we're going to go back to this night. And gloves here. Tired. Time to fire the asset guy. You're using that word on purpose. Shaking my head, man. These were free assets that Unreal Engine gave. So I can't be picky. They were free. At this point, I know. Because nobody says that word more than one time than necessary. Because I've never heard that name before until you arrived. We did gloves. We have helmets. I have low poly assets I made in Blender. What kind of assets, though? Don't get me wrong, I like assets, but do they fit the purpose of customization? I mean, I made a low poly game, so that's fine. Armor and weapons. For like a specific character, or oh no, I forgot to fix all the names. Shit. Oh, I did something for a game jam. It's called Fortress Fiasco. I forgot to fix the name. Wait. Oh no, what did I do? Pants. Alright, I'm gonna have to double check that I'm actually doing this correctly, because I think I opened too many things at once. Alright, kneecaps are here. Does this one not even have kneecaps? Man, what the... What kind of skeleton? There we go. You gotta have pants, right? Now shoulders. Oh, it's in Godot. Yeah, I made a game in Godot to kind of... Well, originally my goal was to learn more about 2D and just another game engine, and then I ended up still making a 3D game. Okay, pants, armor, pants. Okay, so all of these are good. But let's make sure all the other ones, because I think I fucked up somewhere. 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. See? 1. I think we're good now. Theoretically, we should be able to customize. Okay, nope. Skipped a step. We gotta actually fix all the arrays. Bless our souls. And this is where that data table would come in handy. Queef. And okay, so we got a helmet there, that's fine. Now let's go into kneecap. Kneecap. Pants. Pants. And then the last one. Shoulder. And shoulder. All right, that was so manual, man. Thanks, all of you, sticking through that. All right, so now, theoretically, we should be able to move everything. So we can change our helmet. We're looking good. Moment of truth. Still not working for the coif, making me sad. Looks like nothing is working. We love that. And that's because we skipped another step. Fuck our lives. Or my life, I guess. Oh, I forget how so painful. I'm not even trying to make it pretty at this point. I'm just trying to make it work. That's 9, I guess. Yep. Oh. Let's work our way down, guys. On select and change. Oh, this is gonna take. Demonetize. Hey, I'm allowed to cuss. I think. Yeah, I don't market towards kids, and I specify that I don't, so it's fine. Yeah, the other word is a bit more concerning. But we're gonna avoid that because I didn't know what I was pronouncing until it was too late. Okay. So now I gotta switch this with the boot mesh. Can you imagine I get demonetized right after gaining it? I actually got it today. That would make me sad because I put a lot of effort into this. YouTube. The 3-year-old. To be fair, if there are 3-year-olds watching this right now, that is strictly the problem of the parents. Because I do not say that I am here for children. Yo, Puggies. Yeah. I had to get 4,000 hours watch, which is a lot of hours to watch, man. It's all these, so I know where I'm at. So we're gonna get the chest. Think of the children. Okay, and then we gotta get the chest mesh. I'm sure I've contributed a good 100 plus. Oh no, what a shame, man. I'm sorry that you're slow. Let me make a 2-hour video for you to explain how to add a branch in your game. Could you imagine a 2-hour video just explaining how to add a branch? I think I would just cry. Chest is done. Wait, never mind. I'm opening these back up so that's... Branch tutorial confirmed. I've mapped out the whole 2 hours. So in the beginning, I'm going to spend 30 minutes on how to type branch and to get it added on, as well as how to take the pin and connect it to another pin. And that's just the first half hour. So good luck. I think that would just be painful for me, like not even like for anyone else, because nobody else is gonna watch it. Next front door for an hour of the video. chances are nobody's gonna view it, so it just means I spent 2 hours explaining branches just for troll's sake. And I'm not that troll. Sometimes. Wait, did I do 2 words with this? I don't remember. Okay, no, I did 1. Oh, the pain. The pain in the manual process. Worth every time. It's just to show YouTube that I make 2-hour-long videos, but in reality, like, nobody's gonna ever view them. Oh wait, this goes over here. Manual pain. Yeah. I mean, this is similar to what you were doing, Jason, with all of the very manual stuff that you had to go through. Wait. This is helmet. Don't have to do... Wait, no, I still have to do one. Hold on. We'll go to kneecaps. To bust some people's kneecaps with our duck boots. Whack them up, so... We're almost done. We've almost killed the rest of my soul. Hey, just connect, do your job. Thanks. All right. We need to do pants array, pants mesh. Did I change this one? Kneecap? Wait, why are kneecaps? Oh, fucked up. Wait, why is it? Oh, it's because I capitalized it. There we go. If this were done in C++, I think there's a way to simplify this process using macros. I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, I could create a macro right now, which... I mean, I technically could turn this part into a macro. Though I could also try to do something where I search for kneecaps mesh by using like the string kneecaps, as long as it matches the first part of the array or some shit. I think I could create something. But yeah. No, I know you're saying for a C++ macro and stuff like that. I'm just explaining that in blueprints, I could definitely simplify this as well. You're probably thinking of something even crazier where you're going to create like your own node to do all of this, which would then just plug and play and you're done. Because I know you probably have the capabilities of doing something like that. Okay. This should be the last one. And we should be at least done with this little project. Moment of truth. We're changing boots. All right. Kneecaps. Pants. Gloves. Elbows. Yep. Chest. Okay. Shoulders. And the coif. And the helmet. We have succeeded. After about 3 hours. Mainly because most of it required me to copy and paste. But we technically have a skeleton. Oh, I forgot the errors. Hold on. This is because of the default values. I get rid of these. Did you just tell me to create a randomize button? You trying to milk all of my time here? The thing is, I only have 2 indexes, but I mean, it's not hard. It's kind of annoying because you would have to grab all of these and then choose the index. Would go hard. I hate you both. Oh, y'all are killing me inside. And yet I still fall for it, so I'm at fault. So nope, I didn't mean to do that. Get ran for each index. Basically, so you'll have to get all of these. Wait, I have better option. I know you can't really read. Just give me a second. And we'll align vertically. Okay. Got all the arrays. And we're gonna get all of these as well. God damn it. Align. Center. My dyslexia is attacked. not attacking your disability, but if you do have one and you're unable to read, that does seem like a personal problem. Wish you all the best, and get good, sir. So.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Okay. I got all of these. Oh, so painful. So painful, man. It hurts me doing this. Hey, nobody is free from insults, okay? It's all hands on deck. So... Now, what I need to do is then pair these up. Is literally me in that reaction. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't feel stronger. I feel much weaker. Oh, there's not much here that can be simplified using blueprint tools. There are a lot of things that can change between the different items that would make a custom blueprint macro or even node pointless. There's not much here that can be simplified using blueprint tools. No, you can definitely simplify this with blueprint tools. Now, it's not going to be simplified to the extent of C++ can do. But yeah, no, you could definitely clear this up with the current layout that's here. I'm just not going to do that because then I have to move things more, and I don't want to do that. Alright, so we're pairing this all up. Why am I doing this? Because I think I need to, but if I don't have to, I'll just cry. It's okay. Do I have doubles? No. 9. Okay. And now we're gonna move all this over. We're gonna get... No. Last index. Subtract 1. Bam, got a macro. Get random integer. I mean, this kind of works. Kind of. I think. Does it? Get the last index, random, and then you have from 0 to max. Yeah, I guess. That seems to be alright. So I guess this can't be last index. It could be random index. Oh, no, I need the actual index, though. Actually, I don't think I need that. I think I need this. Maybe? can't have good mechanics without blood, sweat, and tears. I'm learning this firsthand, all right. I mean, you're half right. There's a lot of pain and suffering in game development. But when it's done, you end up feeling very happy about it. And then you work on another thing, and then it's right back to the pain. So you're happy for maybe a solid minute, if you're lucky. Set selected index. That should work, I think. Hopefully. Oh, absolutely. Unreal Engine just doesn't like to document things. They just kind of like throw examples at you and say good luck. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did it. We created 9. I originally was going to put it in the right order, and then I no longer give a shit. We've gone over the 3 hours that I wanted to stream quite a while ago. Would it be possible to save the pairs within some sort of array and then iterate through it in sort of a cleanup? You could include... If not, you could... I mean, you're right, because I could do this, so, span node. And then I could do collapse macro. Randomize. Look at that. Jed's saving me time. Because I wasn't using my brain. Combo box. Look at that. Thanks, Jed. Wait, why can't I delete that? This got randomly recommended to me, and I have mad respect. Thank you, computer wizard. Well, thanks, Sammy, for calling me a computer wizard. I definitely wishing I was a computer wizard right now. Okay, so we're getting all of this. And now I gotta delete all of my extra efforts over here. But in doing so, I can now use one node. By plugging them in. We are getting to the finish line. Almost fucking there. Jesus. God, why do we have so many more over here? All right. Let's over here, over here. Plug and go. Plug and go. And now we can shorten this. All right. Still disgusting to look at, but I want to cry. Shit. What am I doing here? Random integer and range. Did I not put this under? Yeah, on clicked. Okay, no, it's working. I'm getting the last index. I'm mine. Wait. I think that's what it was. There we go. It's because I was actually getting the last index, which was the last index is 1, and now I was subtracting by 1, so the index was always going to be 0. So that's my fault. But there we go. We have randomize. No, so we don't need a -1 because I'm getting the last index. I'm not getting length. So if it's length, then I would want to do -1. Because it will just count starting from 1, basically. It'll go 1, 2... Yeah. A classic off by 1 error. Yeah. My brain was thinking of length for some reason, and I had to look at it like, wait, hold on. I wonder if... Dragon Age Origins. No thanks. Appreciate it. Origins. Custom character. I gotta look at just the image of it. I feel like it's probably... Yeah, man had voice, portrait, neck, ears, jaw, cheeks, nose, eyes, hair, skin. I'm good. I'm good. That's far too much. Fixing that without the macro would have been hell. Yes. So, once again, thanks, Jed. Pointed out. It's so gross, though. So gross. Look at that. And I know that with like a data table, I just would have like 2 functions. Like one function would be all of this. And then one function would be all of this. And I guess a third for the random. But with that, Jason, there's a working customization. It's not the exact same thing, but at least there's kind of a start. I'm gonna work on changing this though instead of drop downs, which will kind of change how the functions are working. But I'm also going to do data tables because I'm not doing data assets. This is so gross with data assets. I'm scared to try. Time to show the data table version. I'm going to work on it, but definitely not in this stream. I've actually gone like 40 minutes over the time that I wanted to spend because I have a lot of other things to work on. So classic. But I will be ending my stream right now though. I do appreciate everybody that did stop by. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for chatting. It makes it a lot easier for me. But I guess all self-promo stuff. Subscribe, join the membership, join the Discord if you want to follow up on any of this stuff. And Jason, I know you're there. Jed, I know you're there. Awakened Pharaoh, I'm not sure if you're in the Discord, and if you are, I just don't recognize the name. But either way, thanks guys. I'll talk to you later.